Hi, and welcome to another democracy video on YCS.
YCS produces videos about citizen and consumer rights,
democracy, meaningful employment, and highlighting and signposting other
charities or organisations that can help young people.
If you are new to our channel and would like to see more of our content, why not subscribe and follow us on our socials.
Now, back to today's video. With the local elections now behind us, the Queen's speech raised the prospect of ID cards in order to vote. Currently, to vote, you need to be registered on the electoral roll. See our last video on this subject if you'd like to know more. Once you are on the electoral roll, a voting card will be sent to you several weeks ahead of the upcoming elections, informing you where your polling station is. On election day, you do not need anything with you in order to vote. You confirm your name and address, and then you are subsequently given a ballot card. It is suggested by the government that by not having an ID check, this could lead to what is called voter fraud. What is voter fraud? Voter fraud is the term that describes when people claim to be someone else in order to vote, or a legitimate ballot is tampered with in some way. How would voter ID change the process? If voter ID is implemented, every voter would have to present a driving licence or a passport at their polling station in order to vote. By the government's own estimate, a quarter of voters do not have either form of ID, so they would be required to spend £34 on a new driving licence or £75 on a new passport in order to vote. Some politicians have suggested that there would be a free ID presented to everyone, so no one would feel disenfranchised. However, in 2005, proposed ID schemes would cost £18 billion to introduce. Some critics have suggested that by raising barriers to voting, this would also make it difficult for certain people to be able to vote. This is called voter suppression. So how big of an issue is voter fraud? The Electoral Commission in the UK tracked electoral or voter fraud. In 2019, it tracked 595 cases of electoral fraud that were investigated by the police. This included several cases where candidates wrote false information on their ballot paper and 2 cases where someone had attempted to use someone else's vote. Of the 595 cases, 2 received a caution and 4 resulted in a conviction, 6 incidents in total. Out of the whole election cycle in 2019, there were over 47 million people registered to vote in the UK parliamentary elections in 2019. The Daily Mirror produced this graphic comparing those 4 convictions and 2 cautions to the total number of voters. We will leave you to draw your own conclusions as to the scale of the problem. To quote the Electoral Commission, there is no evidence of wide-scale electoral fraud in the UK. If you found this video helpful, why not go like, comment, share and follow us on our social media channels for more videos like this. Have a good day wherever you are and hope to see you soon.